You guys, I look real regular on this evening, but I'm here. I'm alive. I feel so bad. I've been gone for like 9 months. I'm not dead. So that's a plus. God is good. So I have just been kind of struggling with recording content because I'm still so I did my 28, was it 28? I did 25 rounds of radiation. Um Radiation was a little tough. It wasn't tough at first, probably the first 2 weeks. Hey girl, hey. Nice seeing you. Um I did radiation. When was this? I had my mastectomy in December, and then I had a mastectomy, right? And then I was doing way too much with like moving around or whatever, and my drain clogged. So then I swear I almost died. Like my boobs swelled up, um, just full of blood. It was terrible. But thank God my friend was here, and she was able to unclog my drain. So after your mastectomy or any surgery, if you get a drain, which you probably will, just be still, and they have to hang low. Like you can't have them up high or anything. Um, so like a week after my mastectomy, and I had a lip, so I had a mastectomy. I had a lymph node like biopsy. I think they call it a dissection to test to see if there was cancer in any of my lymph nodes. So that was my first surgery. They had to go back in a week later and like clean out the blood that had occurred like once my accumulated once my drain was clogged. So that was second week. That was like a week later. And then in January, so one of my lymph nodes had like the smallest, so small. Um, and like I was on the verge of, I really didn't need the full lymph node dissection in my armpit, but so there's a study going on right now, right, to determine like if you get a lymph node dissection, do you need radiation? Yes, Rye. Oh well, go to bed. Um, so there's a study going on, and it's you if you have a lymph node dissection, do you really need radiation? Um, can you do one or the other? Because lymph node dissections, you guys, they're no joke. They're like super invasive. Um, Lymphedema is a huge side effect of it. I feel like you're like in constant pain. So if you are one of the folks and they give you the option to do a lymph node dissection or not, definitely do your homework because it's it's a little painful. Like my armpit, I can't show you guys without showing you guys everything, but my armpit is so cut up. Um, my arm is on 918. I have one. So tell me, like the lymph node dissection, it's no joke. It's literally no joke. It's so painful. Let me see. Close. And double mastectomy. You just had it. Oh my God, you're such a warrior. Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Um, yeah, the lymph node dissection is no joke. Um, and it was crazy because, like I said, I had such a small amount of cancer in the lymph node. So, like, one doctor was telling me, like, the radiation is gonna kill all of it and you'll be fine. The other one was like, yeah, you're gonna be fine, but the studies haven't been all the way proven. And right now, the course of action is to take out the rest of your lymph nodes. She was like, my doc, and this doctor was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find cancer in other lymph nodes. So I gave up, was it 12? I think I gave up 7 more lymph nodes, and none of them had cancer in them. So technically, I didn't really need the lymph node dissection. Um, so now I'm just stuck without any lymph nodes in my armpit. Um, yeah, it's been a little rough. I need to get a compression sleeve. Like I notice if I do too much, or if I do like moving too much, or if I hurt myself, I can like kind of feel it swell up a little bit, and then I can feel like the fluid coming here because like lymph nodes are there to like flush your fluid out and keep everything moving. So yeah, lymph node dissections are no joke. So, yeah, I did the lymph node dissection, and then they put me on. I started tamoxifen because the breast cancer I had was HER2 positive and and estrogen positive. Like that's how it grows or whatever. So the tamoxifen takes. Is it tamoxifen? What am I taking? Hold on, let me find out for sure. 1 second. Is this okay? So I'm taking. She's not fell. Okay. So I'm taking tamoxifen. It's a pill you take once a day, and that blocks the estrogen. Um, they started me on that. Hey, Miss Lady, I'm good. Thanks for checking on me. I've just been so busy trying to, I don't know, like, even when you're done with like or somewhat done with like the hard treatments and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird getting back to normal and, with work. And I want to record stuff. I just don't always want to like talk about breast cancer. I've been feeling pretty good. I can't even lie. I've been feeling pretty good. So I'm on tamoxifen, which is the estrogen blocker, and that's a pill I take once a day. I'll be on it for the next 5 years. Um, and I really don't have many side effects from that. So it's supposed to mess with your hormones. You're eventually not supposed to have a period. I've been on it since like, has it been January? I've been on it since like March, and I still have a period. But I don't feel tired or anything. Um, I'm also getting infusions for to treat the HER2, and that infusion I have to take that for a year. I forgot the name of it. I'll have to go back, but the infusion is it takes about 30 minutes, and it's not chemo, it's a antibody, so it only attaches to like the HER2 cells that are in my body, so it doesn't affect the good cells you need like chemo. So I do that every 3 weeks, and typically I like go to work, I leave work, go get my infusion, and go back to work. I really don't feel bad from it. um so I've been feeling pretty well, thank God. um and I've been working out. Just the days I do my infusion, I try to take it easy, because you never know. But I've been feeling pretty good. I've been feeling really good. I so I think the most annoying side effect that I've been having lately is I've been neuropathy has set in. It was probably maybe a week after radiation, and I was so pissed because I'm like, good, I'm done with radiation. I can move on, blah, whatever. And one night, my feet hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. Neuropathy is no freaking joke. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. It was terrible. I didn't even know like what it was. And at first, they gave me some vitamins, some lipo, something. They're like, this should help. It didn't help. And I was like, no, I need some medicine. So they started me. At first, I was on like 600 milligrams of gabapentin, and it helped a lot. But now I'm on like 18. They prescribed 1,800 milligrams of gabapentin for the neuropathy, and I literally don't know how I would survive without the gabapentin because the pain I feel in my hands and my feet, sometimes it's just ridiculous. But the gabapentin definitely helps. There, so gabapentin is supposed to make you a little tired. So at first, when my body was getting adjusted to it, I was tired. Literally, it's like it's never ending. Um, but I don't know. I think I'd rather deal with the neuropathy than be dead. So I'll just take the gabapentin. But yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully one day it will go away. I've read where some people say that, when they just woke up and the neuropathy was gone. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like when you're dealing with breast cancer and like, you go through all the things, um, you're just stuck with, you know, pain, whether it's emotional, physical, and you just kind of learn how to live with it. It sucks. It sucks. But yeah, I just, I'm the kind of person, give me all the drugs, all the drugs. So yeah, I've just been, trying to get back to somewhat normal a little bit. Um, I just, I don't know. I feel like once I'm done with my infusions, I just have to do these into. I know. I'm so proud of you. Have you continued? You're so sweet. I'm proud of you too. You must be in a lot of pain. What's your pain level right now? And okay, I was juicing, but you got, girl, juicing is such hard work. It's like a whole thing. And then buying the vegetables and everything else. And you guys, I bought this expensive juicer and I probably haven't touched it in like, what, maybe like 3 or 4 months. I have not been juicing. I need to. I felt good when I was doing it. It's just, it's so time consuming. And then trying to find vegetables and that are just, and how expensive everything is now. Like, child, juicing just has not been a thing for me right now. I've mainly been trying to just eat like a lot better, um, and cut out certain stuff and, baby steps, baby steps. Um, I do think I need to get back in counseling though, um, because I hate going to doctor's appointments. Like, so when you're getting the infusions for her too, it can affect your heart. So like every, I say 3 to 4 months, I have to go do an echocardiogram. And this time I was supposed to go and I just did not want to go because I did not feel like they take this thing, and so now I have my implants in. I have one more surgery where they need to build me a nipple because y'all know they took my nipple and there was nothing wrong with my nipple, so I could have kept my nipple. But anyways, they have to build me a nipple, and I'm getting a fat transfer, because when they do the mastectomy, they take out all the fat. So I can definitely see it in this boob a little where it's like kind of sinking in just a little bit. I mean, they still look good. They're a lot better than what I had before. Um, so I have to get a fat transfer and build me a nipple, and then that's gonna be it. But anyways, I was supposed to go get an echocardiogram, and I just did not feel like them pushing up against my chest. I did not feel like going to the doctor. I did not feel like I get the worst anxiety going to doctor's appointments because I don't want no bad news. I just they so I okay, so I was supposed to get expanders. I should have gotten expanders, but they didn't think I was gonna have to do radiation, but I ended up having to do radiation because of that one lymph node. But yeah, I was supposed to have expanders first. Dang, how long do you have to have them for? Yeah, I was supposed to get those, but I went straight to implant. I'm happy I did though, because like going back and forth to like for them to like have to blow me up is just, I just can't. It was like even with radiation. So my doctor is probably like 30 minutes, 3 to 6 months. Lord Jesus, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But you know what? I'm just thankful if this had to happen to us, at least we're in a time where technology and medicine has come so far, you know. So I'm sure it's gonna zoom by. I can't imagine. Jesus. Yeah, I like all of this is like really traumatic. Like I don't even I think sometimes I forget how hard this is, and then to try to like keep going and doing the mommy and wife and thing, trying to keep that going and being productive in that aspect, but still dealing with such a yeah, no, same. I'm so thankful for modern medicine. Thank you, Miss Lady. Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really, really good. I'm just ready to be done with these infusions, get this last surgery, and I really need to schedule it. I don't feel like anybody cutting on me. I just don't want anybody cutting on me. I'm just like, leave me alone. And like one of my surgeons, I swear, it was just chop happy. She just wanted to chop my armpit, chop my nipple. I gave up so many body parts that I didn't even have to give up. So Jesus. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to being done, at least with this part. Because, like I was saying, like the PTSD I have going to appointments, if my foot hurts, if my knee hurts, if something's off, like my cycle was acting so funny one month. And I like freaked out and I went to the emergency room and I was like, it could be a tumor that exploded because I had breast cancer. Please, y'all, they checked for everything in that appointment. I know they wanted to laugh at me and they're like, how long after your mastectomy did you get your implant? So I went straight to implant. So they did my mastectomy and they put my implants in right away. But that was only because I wasn't even supposed, they didn't think I was gonna have to get radiation because my lymph node dissection my initial one, the biopsy came back clear. But after it came back and I had that small amount of cancer in my one of my lymph nodes, then they were like, okay, you should do like radiation. So I should never have went straight to implant. Honestly, I should have did the expanders. And if you're getting radiation, I think it's best to have the expanders because I don't know, I feel like it hurts more when you get your mastectomy, when you go straight to implant and then do radiation after that. I feel like it's a little more, painful. My bad, you guys. Um, am I still on? Okay, there we go. I feel like it's a little more painful when you do radiation um with implants. So they trust me, girl. They did right by you for sure. So, oh, and then I had one let know with cancer. So I wonder if I need radiation. I had one natural surgery. Um. Okay. I don't know. Um. I feel like I did the most extreme treatment with everything, like the chemo, the full mastectomy, the lymph node dissection, which I really didn't need, and then the radiation, and now I'm on all this medication. um I definitely talk to your doctor and see if radiation is even necessary. I feel like depending on how young you are, the more aggressive they are with like your treatment. So for me, I was diagnosed at 35. Um, and because I was so young, I feel like not so young, but young for breast cancer. And I'm careful with how I say this because there's 20-year-olds getting it nowadays. But I feel like they were just like way more aggressive with like my treatments and stuff. So just talk to your doctor and see if, radiation is even, necessary. Um Radiation, like it's not as bad as it was back in the day, and like I really didn't feel anything until maybe I think it was like 25. I think I had to do, no, I had to do 27 or 28 rounds of radiation. And I was cool. The most annoying part was having to drive back and forth 5 days a week. That's the part I hated the most because my doctor was like 30 minutes away. So it's 30 minutes there and then 30 minutes back. That's like what really got on my nerves. And well, in addition to that, like when you're laying there getting your radiation, it's not like getting a tan and you just lay there and like go to sleep and then you wake up and you're done. You have to like do all this breathing to like move your heart out of the way because they don't want the beams to hit your heart. So it's like work. It's really like work. So I would say the first 2.5 weeks, the annoying part was driving back and forth and then the breathing. And then that last probably 2 weeks, um, it was I never get nauseous. I did not get nauseous during chemo at all. I didn't throw up like one single time. But with the radiation towards the end, like I could not keep anything down. I like be dry. I was getting so sick, just like nauseous. And then I started noticing, I didn't notice it at all, but like the boob that was getting the radiation looked crispy. Like I looked so crispy. I was so swollen. I started getting these little like, like if you haven't shaved in a while and then like you have the little pricklies on your hair, that's how my boob was looking. It was so swollen. It was so crispy. It was sore. It was dry. It was just the last week and a half of radiation was no fun. So, but I'm doing everything because I don't want any regrets. So, I think that was like a long answer. So, I think, oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. 16 rounds? Wow. So, I think they're being more aggressive. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your mom. Yeah, same. Same. I was just like, you know what? Chop them off. I don't care. Chop them off. Like, I feel like, because I was diagnosed like was it June? Like last June, and then I started my treatment in July. So I kind of just passed the year mark with like my treatments. And I just feel like if I'm going to be benched for 2 years, like, let's just get it all done and over with. So, thank you. How are you doing? Is all well on your end? I'm sure. I cannot imagine. Okay, nice. 16 rounds. Oh my God. You're such a warrior. I could not do it. I did 6 rounds and I was like over it. I was so over it. I was so over it. I was gonna like stop. I think it was like round 5 and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm good. I don't want to do this anymore. But yeah, I just I'm ready to be done with everything. But at the same time, I feel like my perspective on life, I started in March and my last chemo was 18. You go, girl. You go, girl. I couldn't do 16 rounds. I couldn't do another round. I couldn't. Um, oh, really? You're the second person who said that to me today. What side effects did you have from chemo? With chemo, okay, the most annoying side effect I had, my eyes would water. Probably round 3, my eyes watered so bad. They would just be running all the time. I absolutely freaking hated it. Um, that was like the most annoying. Well, that was like the most annoying side effect that I couldn't control. And then I just was so tired. Now it did zap my energy. It did zap my energy. I wanted to work out during chemo, but I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it. And we had like got a maid and everything, which that was nice. Um, but yeah, I think it was just the watery eyes and then the exhaustion. I didn't lose any weight. I thought like, okay, I'm gonna be on chemo. You know, like the Tyler Perry movies where everybody be all skinny. I didn't lose a single pound during chemo. I gained 10 pounds. I'm like, I have to be the only person in history that gained weight during chemo. I was trying to lose like 20, 30 pounds. It didn't happen. Um, yeah, my side effect, yeah, it was just the watery eyes and exhaustion. To be honest, for me, I didn't. No, I'm serious. I really thought I was gonna be. Oh, and I had diarrhea. I had diarrhea so bad, and they had to give me some medicine for that. But I didn't throw up one single time, y'all. I'm telling you, I was like, my big ass didn't lose a single pound during chemo. So I guess I need it, to keep my strength up. But damn, I don't know. I'm gonna lose a couple pounds, do something. Um, yeah. So the watery eyes, exhaustion, and then the diarrhea was pretty disgusting. But they gave me some pills for that. Yeah, I just wanted to come on. I lost 15 pounds and was nice. Well, I wish I could have lost the 15 pounds. But I'm a big girl though. Not big. I'm like 5'10", like 200 pounds. So, but yeah, I I know I was super blessed with my side effects. Like super blessed. Like I worked the entire time. I would take 2 days off after chemo. So like I would always get my chemo Friday and then Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday's like when it would hit, and then I would always take Monday and Tuesday off. But other than that, it wasn't. It was bad, but it wasn't. But everybody's experience, is different, and then it just kind of depends on like your stage and like different stuff like that. I heard fasting 2 hours before after chemo lessen the side effects. Well, guess what? In the name of Jesus, I will never have to find out how to lessen side effects. But you guys, try that. If fasting 2 hours before chemo and after may help with some of those side effects. Shoot. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to come on 72 hours before and after chemo left 72 hours before. But the only part that makes it tough is I would do the steroid the night before, and I think steroids make you hungry. I don't know if you guys took steroids like before, but the steroids would make me hungry, and then I'd just be up and hungry like a crackhead, eating. Yeah, like, and that's probably like why I was all bloated. Oh my god, I have to show pictures. I was so fat, so fat. I'm like, what the hell, bro? So I'm gonna get back, but I received mine during chemo. So I took my steroids. I think it was like a day or two before, and it was terrible because I'd just be up, looking around the room, looking crazy. My face was all swollen. They were like, "It's not. It's gonna help you." Blah blah blah. I think some of these doctors like love drugging us up and like love overdoing things, you know, because they're trying to get that check. But then again, I just rather be more aggressive than less because I don't want no regrets. So I don't have any right now. I regret not fighting for my nipple. I should have fought for my nipple. I really should have fought for my nipple. And then it came back, they chopped it off and it came back benign. And I'm just like, well, bitch, can we go pick it up out the trash can and sew it back on or wait? So I should have fought for my nipple. But I just, again, I didn't want no regrets. And they were like, we can build you one, we can make you one, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whatever you guys say. So I really want to get back into recording and doing videos and stuff. They do make money, I swear. So I'm in the military. Thank God. Thank God. I cannot imagine, like, I don't have any co-pays or anything. Like, I haven't come out of pocket. I think I have to pay for some assistant something. I have to pay for that. But other than that, I haven't came out a single dime. Thank God I have, like, the insurance that I have. I could not imagine. But anyways, no, I like go and look at the bill because I just want to remind myself why I joined the military, and they've probably spent at least $1 million on me. I think the mastectomy and everything was like 400,000. Like, it's crazy. Like, they make money off of this. Like, why find a cure? Because they're getting paid, they're getting these checks. Um, that's why I was kind of annoyed with my surgeon about the whole lymph node dissection because I was like, girl, I feel like you just want to cut me. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know I'm doing well. I'm just trying to like adjust back to life, but it's a different life, and I'm still in treatment and just, navigating the whole thing. Um, so just to like wrap it up, tamoxifen is a pill. It's an estrogen blocker. I take it once a day because the cancer I had was ER, so estrogen positive, and HER2. Hold on. It was estrogen positive and HER2 positive. I'm on an infusion for a year. You get the infusion every 3 weeks, and it treats the HER2 directly. So it just links on to the HER2 cells. So it's not chemo; it's an antibody, but it's giving through an infusion. Um, and I started that in January, and I'll be done with it next January. I have one more surgery, just the excuse me, fat transfer to like boost up my boobs because I took so much fat when they did my lymph node, when they did my mastectomy. What else? I don't really have any side effects from the tamoxifen and the infusion. After I get my infusion for the HER2, I typically just go back to work. Um, I just I could go home if they would totally let me go home and like rest and stuff. I'm so thankful that God has brought me through it, and I do my best to like not use this. How is your range of motion? So, okay, right after my mastectomy and lymph node dissection, it was so bad. You guys go. I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but I'm back on Instagram. So my Instagram is the THEE Mrs. MRS Wright, WRIGHT. And I just posted this video with my workout, with some workouts. I got a trainer, and she's really been helping me like rebuild my strength. I think I started with her in March, and it's been like we've been together like 8 months, and I'm now like able to like really start like lifting and stuff. But initially, I couldn't even do a push up. It was just bad. It was so bad. My range of motion in the arm that had the lymph node dissection sucked. It was really, really bad. And I would just be crying because, I'm an athlete, I'm in the military, just wasn't used to it. But it probably took a good, I would say, 4 months to like kind of rehab this to where like I can lift it. But even now, again, I got this done. I had my lymph node dissection in January, and like I still can like feel it. It still hurts. It's still numb. But my range of motion is so much better than what it was before. And I'm telling you, like this even still hurts. So you can imagine how it was months ago. So like my advice is just like take it easy. This is like traumatic. We're warriors. Take it easy, and then start like I recommend getting a trainer, because I knew if I try to work out by myself, I'd be like, well, I used to do this, so give me them 50-pound weights, and then like make things worse. And then you really don't want to hurt yourself after a lymph node dissection because all this fluid will start building up and like you'll like be more at risk for lymphedema. So I feel like that was like a long answer. Range of motion sucked. It's a lot better now because I've been working at it, but it still hurts. So I think it's just something that I'm probably gonna have to live with and just learn how to like manage it. Um, Things to help with swelling. I got a hot water bottle, and I'll put it on here if I'm hurting or I'm sweating. I got a little massager for like my armpit, just to like get the scar tissue moving. And that's been super helpful. And then pain management, ibuprofen. I'm telling you, lymph node dissection is no joke. And then like now we're getting into no, not long. Thank you. Of course. Okay, good. I'm glad it was helpful. Um, and then we're getting into like flu season, right? So I'm still down like 13 lymph nodes, and so I tell everybody I work with all the time, I'm like, okay, you guys, like, if you don't feel well, don't come to work. I don't have no lymph nodes. Like, I'm more, you know what I'm saying? I'm more prone to get sick, and I still feel like that, especially with my daughter. She's 6, going back to school and coming home. I feel like it's so easy for me to catch a cold. Like my immune system definitely isn't what it was. So vitamin C, echinacea, that's helpful. Water. So, just trying to deal with my new normal. I'm definitely going to get back into counseling. That's like number one on my list because it's just been so rough. Um, you know, Dealing with this. I was in counseling during chemo and stuff, and then I think like again, it's like PTSD. Like every time something happens, I'm like, oh my god, what is it? What's wrong? Oh my god, I don't want to go to the doctor. Oh my god, I don't want to make this appointment. Like, just just over it. But anyways, I will do better with posting. I want to post more of my workouts just to be like encouraging, and maybe you guys can like, take some things that will help you on your journey. Um and make sure you follow me on Instagram. You can like I don't think there's a way to really chat on here. So if you like want to reach out or you have questions, please hit me up on the Mrs. Wright on my Instagram. So, anyways, I am going to log off. You guys are so awesome. Everybody's been checking on me, and I just really feel the love. Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And you guys hit me up. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.